So, hey, everybody, it is Gen X Speaks. Today is Thursday, June 4th, 2026. Today, I want to give an example of why I feel like the things happening today mirror the era of Nazi Germany. And a lot of people don't like these comparisons. A lot of people think it's pure hyperbole. But I urge you to, if you don't believe me, go watch a documentary on YouTube. There's a channel called Nazi History. And it is a segment called The Brutal Execution of Emin Guth. Warning, real footage. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Emin Guth was a Nazi prison guard who was featured in Schindler's List. And what was depicted in Schindler's List is very close to what he really was. The man was a psychopath. And so they're going through this, and they were describing how the Waffen SS, which he was a part of, came into being. And it wasn't that these are people who just joined the army and were chosen for whatever their skill or whatever, to become SS. They literally created psychopaths by using propaganda, and they took angry young men and turned them into monsters, essentially. And I'm thinking, where does this sound familiar today? Where is it they're just taking angry men and propagandizing them and turning them into monsters? Where in the United States today is that happening? What organization under this administration could it be? ICE? I think it could. Exactly, verbatim, what they've done. These are not law enforcement. ICE, the people that are being hired for ICE are not law enforcement agents. Some of them may have been, but inevitably they are almost all angry men full of propaganda and hate. So you have that mirror image of our own Waffen SS in the United States today. And then you have the concentration camps themselves and the routing of Jewish people from Germany and the various countries that Germany occupied, treatment of them, the removal of them from where they live, and the settlement of Nazis into those areas. What does that sound like today? Where are we seeing that situation play out exactly the same today as it played out then? And who's doing that? Could it be Gaza, Palestine in general, Lebanon, perpetrated by Israelis? Could be. Could be. Sounds an awful lot like exactly what's going on today. Now, history doesn't literally repeat itself, but it does rhyme. There may be different circumstances, there may be different people. People persecuted today were different than were persecuted then. The most ironic part of that is the people who were persecuted then are now doing the persecuting in Israel, not worldwide. Let me say that straight up. It's not Jewish people in general. This is Israel. Zionists. So, again, this is going out on TikTok. They're probably going to censor this to death because, well, But in the event that you do see this, I encourage you to go look at this film. The Brutal Execution of Emin Geth, warning, real footage, Nazi history, on YouTube. Have a good day.